Welcome to EDC's Week in Review, your January 10th edition. Thank you for tuning in. Before we get into the weather, a special announcement. EDC's Week in Review will be taking the next week off and we will return January 24th. Now onto the weather. It's all sunshine this week with temperatures staying mild during the day and cool at night. Expect highs mostly in the mid-50s to low 60s, perfect for enjoying the outdoors. No rain or clouds in sight, just clear skies all week long. Now onto our top stories. Teens identified in tragic Somerset fire. The fire that engulfed a double wide in Somerset on New Year's Day tragically claimed the lives of two local teens, a 15-year-old boy and a 14-year-old girl. 4 occupants escaped, 2 of whom were hospitalized with minor injuries. But the blaze was already fully involved when the firefighters arrived. 15-year-old Noah Chesterman, a Union Mine High School freshman, was remembered by his family as a kind and loving soul who brought joy to those around him. A GoFundMe campaign for the family has raised over $16,000. The second victim has not been publicly identified other than as an El Dorado High School student, also drew heartfelt condolences from the school district and community. New charges unveiled in infamous Kidnapper case. On January 9th, the county's district attorney Vern Pearson announced new charges against convicted kidnapper Matthew Moeller, linking him to crimes in the area dating back to 1993. Moeller, already serving a 40-year sentence for the 2015 kidnapping of Denise Heskins, confessed to earlier offenses including a kidnapping and sexual assault committed locally when he was 16. Huskins and her partner, Aaron Quinn, after they were falsely accused of fabricating the incident, played a critical role in exposing Moeller's history, with their persistence leading to new revelations and justice for additional victims. This development highlights the county's commitment to resolving long-standing cases and supporting victims. Hiker rescued near Sly Park after dark. A stranded hiker east of Sly Park was rescued on January 2nd by the Echo One crew. The hiker, disoriented and facing freezing temperatures, was located and transported to safety despite the challenges of night conditions. Such rescues highlight the need for outdoor preparedness in the area's rugged terrain. Local crews battle historic wildfire in South. Firefighters from the county joined efforts to combat devastating wildfires in Los Angeles County. The Palisades and Eaton fires, spanning tens of thousands of acres, have destroyed thousands of structures. Local fire departments, along with CAL FIRE, provided critical support amidst ongoing challenges. The deployment showcases the area's readiness to assist in statewide emergencies. Scammers pose as Amber Alert representatives. Scammers have been impersonating Amber Alert officials, asking for confidential information under false pretenses. Authorities emphasize that the CHP is the only entity authorized to issue Amber Alerts, which do not require registration. Residents are urged to report such incidents and protect themselves from fraud. Board of Supervisors welcome new leadership. The county's Board of Supervisors began 2025 with leadership changes and discussions on pressing local issues. Superior Court Judge Vicki Ashworth swore in, Brian Veerkamp, who returned to the board after serving 8 years ending in 2020, George Turnbull, who was re-elected in District 2, and newcomer George Ferrero of District 1, whose seat was previously held by the late John Heidel. After a lively debate, George Turnbull was elected chair, with Brooke Lane as vice chair and Lori Parlin as second vice chair. Topics include updates on the Code Enforcement Amnesty Program, which has processed 28 applications, and the approval of infrastructure projects like the Diamond Springs Community Park. Public input emphasized the importance of collaboration, transparency, and addressing community concerns, setting the tone for a busy year ahead. And now for some news nuggets. The Mosquito Bridge replacement project, aiming to improve access and safety, is 70% complete with significant progress made, despite delays, and is expected to be operational by spring 2026. And Mosquito Road will be closed for crane maintenance related to the bridge project on January 20th, with detours in place. The County Fire District will host open houses on January 13th, 14th, and 20th at different firehouses to showcase 3 new fire engines and a ladder truck featuring advanced safety technology. The Old Coloma Theater is seeking volunteer pianists to provide live accompaniment for its melodramas from June to December 2025, with tips and stipends available. Tickets are available for the 21st Annual Art and Wine with Something More event on January 18th, showcasing art by individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities to support Moore's mission. And on to our closing stories. Humane Society reflects on successful year. The County Humane Society spayed and neutered over 350 cats and vaccinated more than 1,600 animals in 2024. Other efforts included distributing 7,500 pounds of pet food and aiding pets during the Crozier Fire. These initiatives were made possible through donations and volunteer work. The organization plans to continue its vital services in 2025. Community cleans up behind library. Volunteers united to clean up the homeless encampment behind the Placerville Library, removing over 5,600 pounds of debris and improving safety for the community. Key contributors included EDSO, Mountain F Enterprises, Tribal Fire, and El Dorado Disposal, which waived dump fees. The cleanup reduced vegetation, discouraging future camps, and highlighted the power of collective effort in the community. This has been EDC's Week in Review. Don't forget, we'll be off next week and we'll be back on the 24th. Please like, subscribe, and share with a friend if you enjoy our content. And if you want to learn more about these stories, please see the show notes.